What's up everybody, and welcome to my channel. For today I am taking a look at If They Land Face Up, They're Mine, The Legend of POGS. For me, I got a connection with this video only because I used to play POGS back in the day, so I'm interested to see what they say. Here we go.
POGS. You probably remember this prolific 90s fad, but what you may not know is that POGs have roots.
I'm an 80s baby, but this got popular in the 90s. Wow, it came from Japan. Never knew that.
Okay, first things first, let's review the rules. To play, you start with a stack of POGs, all face down. Player 1 takes a slammer and throws it down into the pile and keeps any and all POGs that land face up. POGs that remain face down are restacked and the game continues on. The player with the most POGs at the end of the game wins. Hooray!
Okay, so for any of you that didn't follow that, the name of the game is to stack each of these what are called POGs one on top of another, okay? And then you use this slammer, or what is called a slammer, that is going to be a little bit more of a weight difference, going to be stronger than those paper POGs, so that it's going to be able to flip them over, all right? Right side up or upside down, depending on which way you're playing the game. But whichever ones land face up, or vice versa, you get to keep, depending on which way you're playing. And let's keep it going. I think at the end, whoever has the most wins.
Legends of POGs can be traced back to this, Menko, a classic Japanese game. Players threw cards at their opponent's cards with the goal of flipping them over. In the early 1900s, Japanese immigrants settled in Hawaii and brought the game with them. Over time, it evolved into a version played with milk and juice caps.
I've never heard of Menko, actually, so you learn something new every day. Might have to Google that and see how POGs actually bid off of them, you know what I mean? Or got the idea, we'll say. Stole the idea.
From a local dairy company in Maui, eventually renaming it POGs after their juice that was made out of passion fruit, orange, and guava. Get it? In 1991, a sixth grade teacher named Blossom Galbiso introduced the game to her class. Her goal was to teach them math, but in a fun way, and it worked.
Oh.
Kids loved it, and the game exploded in popularity throughout Hawaii and then spread to the mainland. As the game took...
And then I do remember something that pops into my head as a kid. When we brought the POGs to school, we weren't allowed to play because they were saying that it was a source, or like it was sparking gambling inside of our minds. You know what I mean? Like, since we were playing for POGs, you know what I mean? Because you would get to keep the other person's POGs because you're playing for their POGs. Man, it got serious. So we weren't even allowed to play. It taught us how to gamble, taught us how to, you know what I mean, be selfish because we didn't want to give up the POGs that we had. Like me, I didn't even want to play anymore because I was like, man, I don't want to lose this cool design POG that I have. Forget that. Now I'm a collector.
This marketing guy, Alan Rapinski, took note. He purchased the trademark for POGs.
No wonder it didn't stay in
POG Federation and
popularity for long.
Every store in America.
Nobody wanted to play.
And
nobody wanted to lose their POGs.
Nearly every home with a 90s kid. Thanks, Alan.
Wow. I guess that's the end of the video, but I appreciate you guys watching. POGs was a crazy thing, and I guess it's coming back in 2020. Look out for things from the past coming back.